In Mexico, Tropical Storm Manuel is soaking the northwest coast of the country with heavy rains, prompting evacuations and adding to flash floods that have already caused chaos in over 20 states. 100,000 people have been left homeless, and that is according to the Mexican government. The death toll has climbed to 97, but that number is likely to rise as rescuers battle to reach the worst affected communities. CCTV's John Holman is live in Mexico City with the very latest. John.
Well, since these two storms simultaneously hit the country just a couple of days ago, this has really been a day in which rescue workers and federal authorities have been trying to get to isolated communities outside of the big cities. And as they've been going to these communities, they've been finding landslides, and they've been finding tragedies. And in particular, in the southwest state of Guerrero, many more have died. And dozens are missing. The full extent of the storm damage is only now becoming clear. In the southwest, the worst hit states, bridges and roads mangled, homes destroyed, people desperate for aid. Government forces are now struggling through broken infrastructure to reach some isolated communities with food and supplies.
We just want medicine, support, and something to eat.
As the rescuers arrive, the human cost is becoming known and the death toll climbs. The biggest tragedy so far, a small Guerrero community devastated by a landslide.
Today, in the village of La Pintada, a coffee-growing village in the mountains in the Atoyac municipality around 60 kilometers from the municipal capital, is where up to this point we have 58 people missing.
2/3 of the country have been affected, almost 50,000 people forced to leave their homes. And it's not over. Manuel is barreling its way north. Officials in Baja California are bracing for the worst.
We are prepared. There are already temporary shelters in the south, the capital, and in the north. Here in the capital, we have 18 shelters.
A fresh ordeal with warnings of more storms to come.
And John, it seems more questions are being asked about how the government has coped with this tragedy, are they not?
Well, the federal government is certainly under pressure here. Acapulco remains closed off. The main arteries going in and out of the town are either blocked or damaged. And actually food and supplies is being ferried into Acapulco by cargo ships. There's also about 25,000 tourists still stranded there, waiting to be airlifted out, and frustration is growing. Donation centers have been set up all across the country, but now opposition politicians are starting to ask questions about this. They're wondering why the government perhaps didn't do more to warn people before these storms have hit. So important questions are being asked here about the federal government and the preparations before these storms.
All right, CCTV's John Holman reporting live from Mexico City. Thanks.